Hi everyone, MARKCHES here. Welcome to the channel, and for today's video I'll be giving you my full performance review of the Leaning All City 10. So let's go. I have been playing with this non-stop for this week. Guys, I'm truly loving it. So before anything else, let's start off first with the upper. So before the upper, guys, a lot of you have been asking me where I get my Leaning basketball sneakers. I got my All City 9 from Amazon, same as this one. So just choose and go to the Leaning official store. There's an official store in Amazon of Leaning. Then they'll ship it here directly to the Philippines if you're here or anywhere else in Asia. Check it out if it says eligible for shipping to the Philippines, or example Hong Kong, Vietnam, like that. So check it out if they can ship it to your country. But I got this, especially this one. It came around less than a week. I was really surprised how fast they delivered it. So let's start off first with the upper of the All City 10. It kind of has a similar upper of the All City 9. It has this mesh upper that also has this kind of ripstop texture to it, but it has a different pattern to it. So for the upper, it goes from the toe area to the side panels going to the back part of the sneaker, and it's very supportive. It's thin, doesn't need that much break in time, maybe I think less than 30 minutes, because we were doing some drills here and I was really sweating hard. This court was really humid and the material broke in easily. The support that I experienced here is really nice on the All City 10. Plus this side panel here that is kind of fused, it acts as wings, so comes from both sides. So when you tighten up the laces, it pulls your foot down to the footbed and gives you that extra support that you need, especially laterally when you're doing lateral cuts. And also this cushion goes up here too, also cages your foot when you're doing lateral cuts. And when you're doing lateral movements, there's no delay to it. That's what's really nice about the All City 10. And there's this extra synthetic leather here that is perforated, that gives you extra durability to the upper too and gives extra support too, especially when you're dragging your foot too laterally around this area. Overall, the support on the All City 10 is really nice. That's my first initial impression on the support of the All City 10. I was really digging the support. I wasn't having any lags at all. It was ultra responsive when I was doing lateral cuts, when I'm doing some defensive moves, and I felt really quick on this sneaker. And as for the lacing system, it has a traditional lacing system. It is a half booty upper, but it's very easy to put your foot in, and you can see it stitched on the footbed too, so it doesn't move at all. And as for the tongue, it is an open mesh fabric here that gives extra ventilation to the tongue. It's very comfortable even on the top of the tongue. There's some reflective patterns here on the tip of the tongue, plus this panel on the toe area of the All City 10. So that's an extra design factor of the All City 10. And I got the cotton candy. This is the first colorway of the All City 10, and there's no other colorway that is out now in the market yet. Moving on to the heel part of the sneaker, although the Achilles pillows is not that thick, but just get the right size. Doesn't have any problem on heel slippage. Heel containment is really nice, especially if you tighten up the last lace loop. And just a thing to watch out, around the midfoot and forefoot, it's kind of narrow, so you have to loosen this up and just tighten the last lace loop so that your foot will be pushed down to the heel part of the sneaker, so that you won't have any problems on heel slippage and heel containment. And as for ankle support, there's an internal heel cup here for ankle support. This spoiler doesn't do anything, it's just for design and aesthetics of the sneaker. And the cushion also goes up here. And as for the cushion, like I said, it has a quick foam, a carrier quick foam to the sneaker, and it has a full slab of boom. And if you don't know what boom cushion is, it's the like the boost of Leaning but it has a different density to it. It's more plush, and comparing it to Boost, I feel it to be a little bit more bouncy. Plus the boom setup and the quick foam, sorry, it's not quick foam, it's a cloud foam. The boom and cloud foam cushion setup is not that thin, so you have a very nice slab of cushion below your foot. And what's nice about it is it doesn't have any delay. It's an ultra responsive cushion foam on the All City 10. It's ultra responsive, and you will feel the bounciness, especially in the forefoot. I really like the foam setup of this one. Comparing it to the PG, I felt the PG to be lagging a bit. I feel like I'm sagging a bit, especially when I'm jumping. But with this one, I feel there's a quick bounce to the cushion on the All City 10. So I'm really loving the cushion setup of the All City 10. As for the insole, it has a standard insole. It has a very nice design on the bottom so that doesn't move on the footbed, but it's just a standard insole, but it's a very nice, comfortable insole to the All City 10. And as for the outsole of the All City 10, it has this kind of baroque-like pattern, and there's some plus sign here. And what's nice about this, the rubber material is very, very pliable. So if you know if the rubber is pliable, it will stick really nicely on the floor, especially on a clean court like this. The traction is very, very nice. It has a very nice bite to it. The squeakiness is off the chart. If you want a very noisy sneaker, this is really, really nice. And I played with this on a dusty floor. It doesn't pick up that much dust. Just a slight wipe to the outsole and you're good to go. And as for the rubber material, like I said, it's pliable. It's more pliable around the forefoot part, while it's harder on this gray part of the sneaker, so it's more durable. And of course, All City 10 is made for outdoors too, so it is safe to be used outdoors. Plus, with the combination of this traction and the cushion, that is really nice. Impact protection, bounciness of the cushion is really nice. So it's really built for outdoor use and indoor use. I mean, the combination of the traction of this one and the cushion. I think this is one of my favorite foam cushion setup out right now in the market. As you can see, this window, it has this boom, but this is just a plate, but there's an extra stability plate on top of this cushion, so that gives you extra rigidity to the sneaker and gives you extra stability. Plus the forefoot part is really wide, so you can get off quickly for a jump shot. You can get your balance quickly on the sneaker. It has a very wide base, and as for the weight of it, it's pretty much on the standard weight. Maybe I haven't weighed this yet. It's around, I'm guessing around 450 grams or 430. Feels very light on your feet when you're running up and down the floor. And the heel-to-toe transition is very nice. It has a very nice curve in the forefoot and a very nice curve on the heel. So when you're running up and down the floor, it has a very fluid flow to the sneaker. So as for the sizing of the All City 10, I'm usually US 11 in Nike, and I went half a size down on the All City 10. So this is 10.5, so half size down for me, regular footer. But if you're a wide footer, go true to size. That's my recommendation. As for the price of this is 140 US dollars, so that's around 7,000 pesos. So if you're adding shipping, so that's around 8,500. So not that bad for an awesome performing sneaker. And if you want to try another Chinese brand, this is highly recommended by me. I really love playing in this. The combination of the traction, the cushion, and the support that I'm getting out of the All City 10 is really, really good. So this has been MARKCHES once again. Let me know what you think about the All City 10. Hit me a comment down below. Thank you for dropping by this channel. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.